What's up, y'all? So today we're going to be talking about how to incorporate social media in your real estate career. If you haven't already checked out the video on what to do after you get your real estate license, make sure you guys click the link so that you can see what to do after you get your license. So once you got your license, once you got your first couple of leads, and you're starting to kind of feel and get a routine going in your real estate career, what you want to start doing and what you should be doing from the very get-go is kind of focusing on how to incorporate social media. Right now, we're doing this video in June right now, midway through 2018. In the time that we're in 2018, in this day and age, everything is on social media. And if you haven't figured that out yet, for some of you that have been doing real estate for the last 15 years, times have changed. Attention is elsewhere. It's not on the newspaper, it's not on TV even, it's not even on the bench ads anymore, it's on social media. So if you haven't figured that out, make sure you guys figure that out now. Okay, this is your waking up call. It's on social media. So the way you want to incorporate social media in real estate, how I've learned, through the research that me and my marketing team have done. For one, you want to focus on building your brand. When I say brand, I feel like that term gets tossed around kind of vaguely. It's just like, oh, brand, well, this is my logo and that's my brand, or this is my name and that's the name of the business and that's my brand. Well, when it comes down to building a brand, nowadays we're in El Paso, Texas here, and there's over 2,000 agents. There's over 2,000 real estate agents here that are licensed and all are trying to earn your business. Every single one is sending you letters. Every single one is sliding into your DM. Every single one is knocking on your door, leaving door hangers or stuff on your windshield wiper. Every single realtor is trying to earn your business. How do you stand out? I think in sales in general, when I started sales, I started at the mall, one of the busiest malls here in El Paso, it's Cielo Vista Mall, and I started with Verizon Wireless. It was my first sales job, attributed to my success in that job. And since my very first month in my first sales job ever, I became the #1 sales rep from Arizona to El Paso. First month in my first sales job ever. And I really, really feel that in my first month of sales, I just figured it out. It's not so much about slamming shit down people's throat. It's about building a brand and making people feel comfortable, putting people in front of what you're selling and really trying to focus on that. When I first started sell, people in my kiosk, we were in a kiosk. It was like a 5 by 10 foot kiosk, and there was 10 to 12 of us in there at a time. Like, it was fucking packed. It was a sausage fest. It was nothing but dudes trying to slam phones down everybody's throats, and all these people were outside of the kiosk, and what they were doing is pitching. And in sales terms, basically, if you've gone to anywhere, any mall, you see those people that are like, hey, what's up, bro? You got Verizon? Hey, what's up? What service provider do you have? Hey, do you already have an iPhone? Hey, come on, guys, let me, those people, the people that I've never bought anything off of. These people, my employees, were outside of the kiosk doing that, trying to get business, because they've been doing that for the last couple months before I started there. I'm talking about my first month in sales, and I'm looking at this and I see them yelling at people, trying to sell them stuff, and these people don't want to buy anything. They're just walking past. What are the odds? In my brain, I'm thinking, what are the odds that this person that they're yelling at to buy something is gonna buy something if they weren't really here to buy that particular product, So I started thinking, why am I gonna start pitching? Why am I gonna do that, what everybody else is doing? I stayed inside the kiosk. I'm the only person in the kiosk looking around, making eye contact with people and just nodding and saying hello. So I think one of the things that, I've noticed is talking to new agents. New agents have this very Disneyland view on real estate. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. But what I mean that in is, the fact that not every real estate agent out there is willing to help you or willing to give you or show you how to do things. Real estate, I've noticed and I've seen, is a very cutthroat industry, very cutthroat career. And if you don't have thick skin, you could get really, really hurt in this industry, Talking to new agents, some advice that I've given them is just to know, which agents, first of all, to ask for help, because there's agents that are willing to help. Like me, for example, with the vlogs and the content that we pump out and the messages that I have directly for you, real estate agents. This is all for you guys. This is all tips for you, things that I learned when I was starting real estate, things that I wish people showed me or taught me. And one thing that I'll tell new agents is that, even though I'm willing, me for example, I'm willing to help and I'm willing to show you everything and anything that I know and do. And if you're interested in starting a podcast, come over and I'll show you what we're doing so that maybe you could get some advice or vlogs or, on what we're doing as far as story or how I structure things, anything and everything that somebody wants to learn, I'm willing to show you. Because I know, statistically speaking, that 9 out of 10 of you won't even incorporate it into your business. And that's why I'm willing to show you, because I know a lot of you won't even use it in your business. And that's where that separates me from a lot of other people. I'm willing to give you everything and anything that I know, because I know that at the end of the day, even if you had everything and anything that I know, my hustle is a lot different from your hustle, and yours could be more, mine could be more, but the work hustle, the ambition is totally different, depending on who's using those tools. So one thing that I would say to that new real estate agent is, incorporating social media is one of the most important things that you can do in your business, and just kind of knowing, who to kind of learn off of. And when it comes down to it, social media isn't so much about, making friends or even socializing or having a big network of realtors. Because at the end of the day, if you're a realtor trying to sell a house, are a network just of realtors gonna help you sell that house, or is a network full of buyers gonna help you get a buyer into the house? So social media right now, nowadays, is all based on creating your own brand and creating your own name. So when it comes down to it, it's all about who has the most attention. So even though we're all friends and it's a community of, friendly realtors that are all willing to help each other, some are willing and some are not, at the end of the day, we're all in competition with each other. So advice that I have for you guys, that just got your license, is make sure that you understand that the competition is real. And there's realtors out there that, even though you might not see it, even though they're not going after your clients, if they're building their network and their brand on social media, they're going after attention, and that attention is your network. They're going after your network's attention. So that's why I feel like creating and incorporating social media and branding and letting people know what you do, who you are, and why you're doing real estate is super important in building your real estate brand. Because at the end of the day, real estate is all about who has the most attention. And that, my friends, is who is going to win at the end of the day. And that's why we're doing what we're doing right now, because I'm going after the attention while you guys are going after the numbers. So just a message, it's a piece of advice that I have for you guys, new real estate agents. Don't focus so much on being real estate agents. Focus more on providing value. Focus more on providing content for your viewers. And I guarantee you guys, that's going to go a lot farther than you trying to shove houses down people's throats. Create value, create content, create your own brand, and know that the attention is where it's at. If you're not going after the attention, you're not going after, what's going to really keep your business afloat. So like those tips, make sure you guys check out the link and watch the next video where I talk about why you should not join real estate. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.